everyone. We're having Italian. I've had a rough, long day, and you know what? I'm gonna just eat because I'm starving. Oh my god, did I go out with this contour? This is why I don't do my makeup. I look crazy. I don't know. The older I get, the crazier my makeup looks. Oh man, and now the pizza's upside down. Really? This is how my day's going. This, and it's just, is it cold? A cold pizza. How is it cold? It's literally right down the street from me. Oh my god, guys. The struggles. It's so real. We're gonna cook tonight. We're putting stuff in the microwave. We're cooking. It's that kind of night. It's that kind of day, and I'm gonna tell you, it's taking me 4 hours to get home. And I wanted to be home 4 hours ago. I got mozzarella sticks. Let's see if these are warm, if they need to be warmed up. I never know if you can put tin foil in the microwave. Can you put this in the microwave, guys? They're good. They'd be a little better warmed up. I'm gonna try it for a minute. No, 10 seconds. Hopefully it doesn't spark or anything. Why would they put that if they don't want you to warm it up, you know? God, I'm so happy to be home and eating. Holy cow. I was watching a ton of people on YouTube today making homemade mozzarella sticks, and they look so good. My mom does like a cooking eating show channel. She like cooks and then eats her food. Mom, make these mozzarella sticks and I'll come over because they're so bomb. They're just never crispy enough when I order them. I also got chicken parm, and I have a Baskin Robbins pint in there because it's one of those days, you know? It's one of those days. Okay, so hot. Officially, my life goal is to be best friends with James Corden. I'm so obsessed with him. So he has a show called Drop the Mic. It started on his. What's happening? It started on his. Why is this? My little icon is bouncing down there, and I don't know why. It's not bouncing. He has a show called Drop the Mic, which originated on his just like right down the street from me. I have no idea why this was so cold. It was a segment on his show called Drop the Mic. And now they have their own PBS spin-off or whatever. But it's cool. And I like it. They just upload the one of him versus Dr. Phil, James Corden versus Dr. Phil. And when James Corden's on it, you know, it's like serious. Like, it's always like Halle Berry or someone like serious, right? Serious in the fact that like they're a big deal. It's not like Topanga from Boy Meets World versus the little kid from Stuart Little. You know what I mean? I think that was a real one. So James Corden being on it, I'm like, okay. And they had Dr. Phil. Ooh, ha ha. Which, I was like into right away because when Dr. Phil rapping on Drop the Mic, I just don't see him and like taking insults. Like I can't see him. Ha ha. A whole lot. And he like didn't take the jokes like that great. He literally looked like a robot. He's like, because you know most people are like, oh no he didn't. Oh wait, you know. He had like no reaction. He's just like, it was really awkward. Anyways, obviously they write their raps beforehand. It's not freestyle. They obviously know the other person's rap beforehand. because he responds with, like when Pentatonics was on for his Belle Biv DeVoe, Belle Biv DeVoe made a comment about the guy in the group at the time being like an Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom? And he's like, yeah, you call me Uncle Tom, and yeah, that's cool. But I think you could tell. Well, anyways, I knew for sure that they knew ahead of time with Dr. Phil, because Dr. Phil made a reference to James Corden's like previous disc that was literally like a half a second before he was supposed to go. And we all know Dr. Phil ain't that quick on his feet with the rap skills. Obviously. So it's obviously pre-written. They kind of knew like the jabs they were taking. My issue was Dr. Phil taking so many jabs at like James Corden being chubby. Two things. If that's all you have to diss somebody with, yeah, I totally get it. Like, it's a diss show. Like I did a show called Supreme Court of Comedy that was like a joke. It wasn't even a diss show, but like obviously the jokes, there were stand-up comedians, and obviously stand-up comedians. My stand-up comedian in particular, my lawyer, stand-up, made fat jokes at me. If I had a roast, I would expect people to go for my weight. It's an obvious target. But being that's so obvious, it's like, okay, do one or two jokes about it. But to do a whole set and repeat it, it's lazy. I think about that with hate comments in general. Like, people say fat, right? You're fat, you're gross. I'm more talking about Instagram. That's where I get a lot of those comments. And it's like, is that all you have? Is that all you're coming at me with? Like, I like respect the ones that are a little creative and imaginative. And a little outside the box. And I'm not too concerned with. But I did like annoy me, especially, and two, here's my next point. Did I miss the memo that Dr. Phil is like ripped or thin even? I get out of here with that. I know James Corden doesn't care. Like, he expects it. He probably knows it. He's, creator of the show. Pizza is food is such a comfort. I had a rough day start to finish, but it ended just, I shouldn't have even left my house because I had such a rough day from the start. With a bunch of things in my life going on, but oh my god, I tell you, this ending of the day. So, obviously I've been spending a lot of time with Jason, so he wants to go film with his friend. I feel like his little boy. He's gonna go off by his friend. Which I love, by the way, because it gives me time to do stuff I need to get done, and I have a lot to get done. Bills and editing, workout, FaceTiming people I haven't talked to. Also, well, I had lunch with a friend I hadn't seen for a while, which is great. Friend left, everything was great. Locked my keys in my car. Yeah. How I did that, I don't even know. I don't know. They were in the car when I was locked out. Well, that was annoying. I had to drive over to Mercedes and get a new key. Which has to be there for then sent to you. Okay? So then, I finally get home, and I'm, like, looking ratchet. And I get a call from, I think I just got chicken parm from this place. I've never tried this place, though. I really wanted Ago's chicken, Ago's. It's such good chicken parm. It's, like, our favorite. It's our newest discovery, but for some reason, they were not taking I'm not going to take an antibiotic with this. They weren't taking Postmate orders. Should I take one? You could take one now that I got some food in me. There's a little garlic bread piece. It kind of looks like cheese bread. It doesn't look like garlic. Let's taste that. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. Okay. Taking amoxicillin. I think that's my problem. I don't think I finished my antibiotic. You're always supposed to finish antibiotics for like a full week. And I never do because I'm like, oh, I feel fine. The problem with antibiotics is I take it with so much food. Otherwise, I literally get sick from it. So I'm like, well, I'm done eating like full meals. I don't know if it's garlic or just cheesy. Freaking delicious though. I'm gonna get full on bread. Really good. So then Jason calls and says he's been with David and all his other friends for the day. Called around 4. He's like, what are you doing? David asks, what are you doing? And he's like, come over. I'm like, yeah, of course, because I was just a stressful day. I want to see Jason. I love David. I was like, yeah, come over. Really, whatever. So we hung out for a little bit, and then there's a couple options. I think one of his roommates had a party. Jason and David had a premiere thing that they said they were going to go to, but like they didn't want to like stay. That turned out to be a shit show. Oh gosh, this looks great. What's in here? Any forks? That shit looks really good. Because they didn't have anyone's name, and then some guy was like directing us. He's like, "Oh, you guys can go on the red carpet." And nobody even wanted to take pictures on the red carpet. We just didn't know if they were supposed to, because it was like their contact and their people. Then like we weren't supposed to be there, and they didn't have tickets. But like David and Jason like didn't necessarily want to be there anyways. It was weird. So then I start getting starving, right? I'm starving. Jason has to go. I want to get back home because the next place David wants to go is like downtown. And I was like, oh my God, that's so freaking far. Like, I just want to go home. So I get my own Uber. Jason Ubers with me, and then Ubers back to where he has to go. And first, Jason was holding my credit card and my ID. So then he had to come back. He doesn't live close. He had to come all the way back, give me my credit card and my ID because I really couldn't do anything without it. Then I realized I don't have my freaking keys. I left them in David's car because David drove us. Oh my God. And then David is going to go pick up people in Sherman Oaks, but he's not staying there. I'm like, where are you going to be? I need my keys. Oh. I'll come Uber. I'm thinking he's going to be in the Valley or Hollywood or somewhere. That's where he always is. Tonight he's going to a party in downtown LA. Downtown LA is a bitch. It is. This is really good, by the way. It is awful. It is awful. It is awful. And that's why I didn't want to go with him in the first place to this thing, because it was in downtown LA, whether he was going to drive or not. But to not have him drive, to not have Jason with me, to have to Uber. It was not fun. And I didn't hear back from the ride, so I walked to Kmart because I couldn't get in my building. Oh my God, it was such a nightmare. And I got home when it was dark. I like literally postmated this food on my way home because I was just so hungry, and I wanted to be good on my diet today, and that wasn't working because I was just so stressed. I'm like, girl, I started off with a pint of Baskin Robbins, which I'm gonna finish with. I'm like, you need a pint of ice cream. Oh, you know what, girl? Mozzarella sticks sound good because I was watching those make how to make homemade mozzarella sticks. You get some mozzarella sticks, girl. And then, oh, and I was extra grumpy because they both got food, and I was still trying to be on my diet. But they went to this place called Fat Sal's, which has really good mozzarella sticks. One of them so bad, but I was like, no, you're on a diet, Trish, and I'm like, you know what? I was craving them. I had a rough day. I'm gonna get them. My comfort food. So good. And yes, I know it's not the worst day ever. But man, locking your keys, losing your keys, all of that's such a bummer, man. Because Jason had to be somewhere, he couldn't help me. And you know, I realized how much he helps me with things in life, how much he alleviates stress in my life. I'm like, Trish, don't ever take this man for granted because he does a lot. I was so frustrated with myself. And it was all myself. I mean, it really was. I left the keys in David's car. I left the keys in my car. It was just one of those days, man. Well, after this, I'm gonna eat my pint of ice cream and zonk out. Go to bed. Delicious. So, anyways, I knew the day was going to start off kind of bad because I went on a Twitter rant this morning about YouTubers or about a specific YouTuber, and I don't want to like get too drama about it because I don't like to be in other people's drama. However, when it's something like this, I'm like, why are not more people talking about this? So there's a YouTuber called Wolfie Raps, and I'm not trying to bring up drama or anything like that again, but like he slept with like this underage girl. He cheated on his girlfriend with like an underage girl. And I don't like cheaters as is, but then like with an underage person and like no one's really saying it, and then you have like Alyssa Violet being like she's looking for clout. Like, girl, she's underage. Whether she's a victim, she's a victim because she's underage. And the girl was on Drama Alert. Keemstar was the only person talking about this. I'm like, why are more people not talking about this? It was like brushed under the rug. Like, it's literally someone having sex with an underage girl. I don't like that shit. I don't like it, and no one's talking about it. And Alyssa Violet's like, oh, some girl looking for clout. She's a high schooler. Oh my god. Crazy. And then the victim, the girl, was on Drama Alert. And she's like, well, he's like, this is like life ruining for him. She goes, well, I'm not going to go to the cops. I'm like, but you admitted that oh my god. She admitted she was underage and she had pictures in bed with him. And don't cheat. And don't cheat with underage children. It's so gross. Well, that was how it, like, the first start for me was me ranting about that on Twitter. I should have known from that. I'm like, it's not going to be a good day. I haven't even involved myself in it. But it was so gross. And I thought, why are more people not saying something? And then, but then I watched a lot of good things. Eric and Colleen officially are together, which I'm really excited about. I love them both. I went on a whole Instagram rave about them, how much I love both of them. So that was really exciting. Today has just been, so anyways, my beginning of my day was just all social media. I was like tweeting up a storm today, and I was just, I don't know. This is good. This isn't as good as the Aggo that I wanted, but it's pretty good. Chicken parm. So myself. So yeah, Jason's going away for the weekend on his little tour. I think they're going to Boston. By the time we see this, it will already be done. But I'm so sad. It's 2 nights without Jason. It's like rough, man. I got really spoiled this past couple weeks. Seeing him every night. Just love him so much. What else? Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande are dating. That's old news, but even to me now, but I'm always behind. Logan Paul, I watched him on American Ninja Warrior from like last January. I was like, what? It was the most insane thing I've ever seen. He's like freakishly strong. He's like a superhuman. So crazy. My belly is so full. I mean, so happy. Oh my god, so happy. I literally have 90 Day Fiance in the background. That's what I'm gonna do when I get in bed. I watched that for a good like 3 hours this morning too. It's my show, man. I think it's still. I don't know if it's still on. I don't know if it airs here or in the UK. I don't know where it airs. Maybe it airs here. I don't know. In the US, someone let me know. I mean, it's like when I say it's so good, it's one of those shows that are so good because it reminds you like how normal you have it and how good you have it and how desperate. I hate to say that, but how desperate some people can be. I always thought I was desperate, but it's a whole level of desperate people being used. And I go, damn. I'm very happy I didn't settle. I like to joke that I'm desperate, or people like to joke I am, but I'm so lucky I never settled. Because I've dated people that, like, you guys didn't know about, that I was just kind of, like, over and I wasn't really into, because I was just, like, I wasn't, like, head over heels. And the people that I were head over heels in love with, God gave me signs. It was like, this isn't the one for you. So, everything happens for a reason. I'm so thankful for those relationships because it showed me what I didn't want. And it showed me exactly what I needed, which is someone who's, like, there for me 100%, who was proud of me, who literally, like, I mean, I literally have a person that now treats me like literally like a princess. Like, I just feel, like, so lucky. I get so spoiled with him. Wow, it's so good. I gotta save some room. I mean, I literally ate all of it basically, but I need to save some room for that ice cream because that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be a wrap once I get that ice cream on me. Wow. This is a salad. Well, not salad. I still got a little cough. I'm gonna make a doctor's appointment. I'm gonna make a dermatologist appointment and an actual physical doctor appointment. I have had this cough now for like 2.5 weeks. Doesn't seem normal. Alright. So I ordered Baskin Robbins. I got a hand pack. I ordered 3 flavors. I don't know if this is going to work out. We'll see how this worked, or if they just put 1 flavor, and that's fine too. I think I ordered Reese's, Snickers, and cookie dough, I want to say. I think they just gave me cookie dough. That's okay. That was the last one I picked. That's fine. Looks like it's all cookie dough. So freaking bomb. Oh my god. Ice cream has been a new thing reintroduced to me lately by Jason. We get ice cream quite a bit. And I forget how like comforting it is. It's so stereotypical to see in movies. Like usually when girls go through a breakup, they like eat a pint of ice cream, but it's so comforting. It just makes you feel so good. I wonder what it is. Like, what's the science behind sugar that makes you feel so good at ice cream? Because not everyone has that attachment. Did I get bit by a bug? What is that? Oh my god. So good. So bomb. Oh. I'm sorry if my complaint at the beginning triggered any of you to be like, this dumb bitch, she's so spoiled. I know it's not the worst, but I am this like delicate, sensitive flower. Or just delicate, sensitive trash bag, whatever you want to say. But God made me a very sensitive, can't handle stress kind of a girl. When things get stressful, I like freak out. I have major anxiety. And the anxiety thing is new for me too. I used to not have such bad anxiety. I've never had anxiety actually until like a couple years ago. It's awful. And when people would have anxiety, I was like, okay, suck it up. But you literally can't control it. And it's really scary for people who don't understand anxiety to be around that. That's what I learned. Because it's like really, I describe like my little things and they're like, people be like, that's anxiety. You're having an anxiety attack. I'm like, oh, okay. I've always heard people talk about it for so long, but I didn't know it was like a real thing until I experienced it. Oh my god. Ugh. Ice cream. It's so good. I could eat this whole pint right now. Oh man. Oh, this meal was so good. This was such a good dinner. Oh. Do you ever wonder if the food you're eating is like really that good or is just like really hungry? And I had a bad day. I'm like, everything's so good right now. I'm eating cookie dough out of a Baskin Robbins. I was trying to get frozen yogurt. No frozen yogurt place probably have peanut butter. What's up with that? Oh, today. I think there's Reese's down here. No way. It's starting to taste peanut buttery. I'm so confused. Switch it up on me? I'm like trying to get to the bottom of this literally. Oh no. Maybe it's just caramel in there. It tasted kind of peanut buttery, but it was just caramel. Me wishful thinking. You guys are awesome. Like God, I feel blessed. This job didn't exist when I was a kid. Watching people eat ice cream on camera. Because Lord of it did save me a lot of headache and stress when I was younger. But this was like literally, I feel like a job created for me. The mukbang. I love food. I enjoy eating food. I love eating food with people. But very often I don't have anyone to eat with, so I'm with you guys, and I'm like, yeah, they get me. Oh my god. Oh god. This is so bad. This is such a bad thing I'm doing. But it's so fun. Sorry. I'm gonna read some maybe Twitter questions or Twitter's replies. Let's see what's haps with everybody. Nothing much happening. Sorry. Anyways. Why am I so damn content sitting here by myself on a Thursday night eating ice cream? My boyfriend was about to leave me for 2 nights. But for real, I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning. You guys ever feel like that the next morning you feel like kind of guilty? Like I actually don't feel like terrible the next morning, but I feel really full still. I'm like, get your ass to the gym. So I just start the mornings going to work out. I was trying to be healthy, and then 10 o'clock rolls around. And there's music in my when basketball happens. I need to do that. Okay, I'm done. Okay. I'm gonna eat half of this and more probably. Okay. I don't even know who I am. I'm an actual monster. Okay, guys. I don't even know what I talked about. I can't remember the damn thing I just said, but that's okay. I'm still alive. Okay. On that note, life is worth living, y'all. We all struggle, some more than others, with depression and mental health. Just keep it going, you know. Kate Spade passed away this week. So sad. And some people like, she had everything. She had a fashion empire and a child, and I look at that too. I'm like, she had a fashion empire and money, a beautiful New York apartment. She was able to have a child. She had a husband of 25 years. Like, but it just goes to show, like, you know, people with success and fame and love, I mean, that doesn't, I don't want to get too deep into this, and you know what, I'm going to do this on my other channel, because I know YouTube kind of looks down upon this kind of stuff to talk about, so I'm going to do a whole mental health thing on my Trishy Land website. But I'm just going to say it because I think it's important. Just it gets better. Tomorrow's a new day. Things change so quickly, and at the turn of the hat, I met so many self-harm survivors, and it's worth it. And they all say that. They all say it's worth it. I know the struggle, but life changes so quickly, and it can be so happy for you, and you can battle it and overcome it. And anyways, just hang in there and never give up the fight on life, because it is worth it. Needs fast. Sometimes that works. I don't know. Hang in there. I love you. Love yourself. And there are other people out there in your life that love you too, and you just may not know it. I'll talk to you guys soon. I was going to say speak to you guys soon. I can't talk. I love you guys. Until next time, like I say, it's from a little bit fishies. Bye, guys.